Hey, welcome to 1 Minute Excel. Today we're going to look at an advanced way to use the index match formula. It's basically an index match with multiple criteria, and it involves using an array formula. So you're going to hold down Control Shift and Enter to activate the formula. We're going to move through it pretty quickly, and I recommend watching the index match video ahead of time before you look at this one, although it is going to be rather different from a regular index match. So in the example data here, our goal is to identify these three prices highlighted in bold based on certain vehicle criteria that we provided here. So if we end up getting these three numbers, then we know we've done it correctly. So let's try the example. First thing you'll do is say equals index, select your desired range, your final range where you want the data. I'm going to hit F4 to lock that, comma, open up and do the match formula with open parentheses. And this is where it gets a little different. You're going to say 1 as the lookup value, comma, you're going to say open parentheses, and now we're going to select our first criteria, which is the brand name. Hit F4 3 times to lock it, equals. And where do you want to find the brand name? Well, we want to find it in this range here. So select this range of cells, hit F4 to lock it, close parentheses. Now use the multiplication sign, which is Shift 8 on the keyboard. Now we're going to do the same thing for color. So select the color cell, F4 3 times to lock it. Whoops, that needs to be in parentheses every time, equals. And select the range that contains colors, lock that, close parentheses. And the last one, multiplication sign. Now we're going to say we want the size over here, F4 3 times, that's in parentheses as well, equal sign, and select the range here, hit F4 to lock it, close parentheses there. Now we're going to get out of the match, so we're going to say comma, and we're going to do 0 for the exact match, close parentheses, so the match is done. Comma again for the index, and for the index we're actually going to stay within the same column. We don't want to move over. This is where the data is, so you can just say 1 to stay in the same column, and we're not going to do anything other than that. So do close parentheses, I believe it's twice. Let's see if that works. So I'm going to hold down Control Shift Enter. Looks like I needed one more there, but I'm going to say yes, and you can see there our first formula we found the 24. I'm going to copy it down, and when you do an array formula you have to copy it down one at a time, and for whatever reason it doesn't load over here, just open up the formula again, hold down Control Shift Enter. Same thing here, Control Shift Enter. And that's how you use an index match with multiple criteria. As you can see, it can be really helpful. It's a little weird to get used to, so maybe watch the video a few times. It took me a while to practice it as well. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching.